Let's see, can you walk us through the process for a new student? So say they're coming into your gym for the first time, like what are they going to experience?
Yeah, so they usually come in, we kind of make them feel welcome. We have like we usually print out some for them, the gis and stuff, have them set up for the gis to come in. We'll give them a tour of the gym,
Mhm.
kind of answering questions that they may have. And then our guys are yeah, my students are pretty nice about like just introduce themselves, walking up to them and introduce themselves, feel more at home. And then the warm ups, we kind of do the warm ups, and I'll pair them with someone that's been training with me for a while, so that
Mhm.
they can be more patient with them and walk them through the techniques, And and then when we start to roll and stuff, I'll do one roll with him, and I'll pair him with like two other students that I know that will like take care of him and won't hurt him. Not saying my students will hurt him, but it's just accidents would happen,
Yeah.
and so they'll just take care of them, and we give them like a 3 day trial, and usually 3 days is good enough. I know. I think like a 1 week trial is too much, but 3 days, 3 days, they usually know what they want to do or not. And so that's how we usually walk them through the typical process. Um, but I think like a lot of big part of it is them coming in and being really nervous,
Mhm.
It's like they're like really scared, like they're gonna get like hurt and like train really hard, but it's really not, guys. Just come in and have fun, and it's not as bad as you think.
Mhm.
Um, and most of the time they're like, oh, it was really fun. I thought it was like something, they think of jujitsu as like MMA, like
Yeah.
getting the cage, but,
They
you
got
know,
they come in with the UFC gloves on, like
yeah, they're like, yeah, they're like, where's my gloves?
where's Dana White? I'm ready to fight. You started at like an MMA gym, didn't you? See?
Yes, I started at Knuckle Up, which was at the time was like the franchise of like Georgia as far as like MMA gyms. Um, I did it for like 8 months though, and then shut down. And then I got pulled to the Alliance. So I just been with the Lions ever since.
How was training at Knuckle Up? Was it just like so? I trained at Alliance, which is pretty much jujitsu, and we had Muay Thai.
Yeah.
But like Knuckle Up to me was like more, like you said, more of a kind of like it was an MMA gym, pretty much. Was it like, were you scared to go in there the first day? See, like, how was that, buddy?
Yeah, I was so nervous because you come in, you see people keep them back as hard as they can, like oh, you're like oh, watch they
That's the
kicked in.
first thing you see. See, they're just like, ah.
Yeah, and you hear like the loud like music, like thumping, just like you just
Mm-hmm.
like you get overstimulated, and you're like,
Mm.
oh, the guy in the rings of him pass, and you're like, and then you just go overstimulated, and then you get to the mat, and then like that kind of like it's a little different. People are like kicking each other and stuff like that, and so they're
Mm.
just running around. But at the same time, you're hearing all the other background stuff, and
Mm-hmm.
so it can be a little intimidating. With the jiu-jitsu school, there's no loud music. You just come in, it's kind of very chill, and people are just watching TV and playing, hanging out, and then class starts, so it's different. It's a different vibe.
Mm-hmm. Whole different vibe there.
Yeah.
So that kind of leads into my next question. So, how